There's always hope and light waiting on the other side if you're willing to just hold out for it and have faith. Hey guys, it's Leo, coming to you from the inside of my car. I figured that this would be a good place to film this episode of the vlog just because I feel like I spent a lot of time here. This ends up being my office, my closet, and in this season of me trying to connect with other people who do what I do down here in Nashville, I just thought it was appropriate to talk about my life as a songwriter from my car. So I wanted to share a little bit of my story of how I came to be where I'm at here as a songwriter. Whether you're a songwriter, whether you're a creative person or not, I feel like there's just a lot of principles in my life that I've kind of found to be really super helpful, and throughout everything that I do, I just want to share my life and be able to give you guys something positive to take back to yours. Throughout my whole entire childhood, I took piano lessons and my cousins had played, and it was just something that I kind of just fell into. I played a lot of sports and I was involved in a lot of different things. Ultimately, I was trying to kind of find my place. It wasn't until I was about 12 years old where I broke my leg skateboarding, where I actually fell in love with making music. I was super bored and I wasn't able to really move very much because I broke my leg pretty bad. I was in a wheelchair for about 6 months. I was just trying to figure out stuff to do, so I ended up picking up my dad's guitar, played around a little bit with it, and I really enjoyed being able to kind of just put words to just this music that I was making. It was just such an awesome outlet for me in that time. Side note, being bored is actually really important, and I really feel like as a society we don't value boredom enough. You're not really able to think for yourself very much if you're always plugged into your phone. Boredom fosters creativity, and honestly, unplugging from your phone is actually super healthy, so I recommend that you do that and find yourself to be bored more often. But anyway, writing songs became something that was really super important to me. It was the way that I made sense of everything in my life. In the summer before my freshman year of high school, actually, both of my parents got really sick, and it was such a hard time in my life trying to figure out how to deal with these things, and the release of making music and writing songs became the way that I made sense of the situation. And when both of my parents thankfully got better, it wasn't too long after that that I actually started sharing my music. I started playing shows and releasing songs. That whole period of time really just changed my life. And Rival Summers itself as a band name is actually a reference to that time and serves as a reminder to me that no matter how dark or how heavy things might get, there's always hope and light waiting on the other side if you're willing to just hold out for it and have faith. And that's the story of how all of this began. And 10 years later, I've been blessed with a career and getting to share my life so deeply with you guys and hopefully be an example of hope and how one person's story can be used to change the world. And I want to be able to give you guys just some tools to be able to make a difference in the world around you in simple ways. And so if songwriting is something that you're interested in, I'd love to be able to share with you guys a bit of my process. First step in my writing process is I journal. I have my Shinola Unruled notebook that I take everywhere with me, fill it with drawings and sticky notes and just things that I want to remember. And this thing kind of just captures everything that I'm feeling, everything that I'm thinking on a day-to-day basis. The process starts with taking one single sheet of paper, one side, and I fill out the whole entire page with just thoughts. I just pour my stream of conscious onto this piece of paper. I make sure not to edit myself, and I think that is the most important part of this step. I completely don't hold back on what I'm feeling and just put it all out here. And whether you're a songwriter or not, I think having a process like this is super important for your own mental well-being, to be able to zoom out and see the things that you're proud of, see the things that you want to change, and just have a sense of who you are. Sometimes it's really hard to kind of have that sense of yourself if you don't allow yourself to have an outlet like this. And again, even if you're not a songwriter or have any sort of desire to be one, journaling is a great and healthy practice to have in your everyday life. And the second thing that I do is I go through all of the things that I write, highlight the phrases and the keywords that I really like, and use the opposite side of the page as a start for lyrics. This process happens when I'm actually sitting at a piano. I'm able to look at these things and kind of work out all of the melodies and all of the words together, and then use the exact wording and phrasing that I had written down in my journal entry, because sometimes just the intention and the heart of how it came out of my brain right as I was journaling is how I want to express myself. I think metaphors and similes and all of those like literary devices are super beautiful, but a lot of the time in my music, I just want to be honest and I just want to share exactly what I'm feeling. That's the part that I really enjoy in my process, is just taking these unfiltered thoughts and turning them into songs. And at the point when I'm finished with working out all of the lyrics and all of the melodies, I take my iPhone, I go to my voice notes app and record the song, just the vocals and the piano, to kind of just capture the whole blueprint of the song. And I'll show you guys one right here.
So surrender, surrender with what I want aside. Wherever, wherever I go, where you decide. Better, better know this side of mine. Together, together with you, I know I'll find a way.
Pretty good, I think, right? And so I'll have this blueprint done, and then after that I'll go home into my writing space. I'll open up a new project folder in Logic Pro X, which is a software that I use to kind of flesh out my demos. And then from there I have a fully fleshed out idea of a song that's ready for me to share with producers or share with other people that might want to help me in the final recording. So that's my process. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to send me a message. I'd love to be of any help I can be to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you can take something positive away from it to bring back into your own life. I actually got a haircut, so I'm not really needing to wear these a whole lot, but I do have a bunch of these left in the merch store. Just go to rivalsummers.com/store, enter the code VLOG, and get $5 off just as a gift from me for you guys watching these videos. I really appreciate it. If you want to listen to the full demo of the song that I featured here on this video, sign up for the email newsletter where I send you guys updates on what's going on in our community and what's up ahead. Whether you're watching this from Facebook, YouTube, or IGTV, make sure to follow and subscribe. Comment below saying hello so I know who's watching these videos and so I get to know you guys better. And follow on Twitter, Instagram, and Spotify. And with all of that said, I love you guys so much. Hope always, create the world you want to live in, and I will see you guys in the next video.